Hey, Dana here, and welcome to my vlog. And it's my garage series. And what I'm going to do today is I'm going to replace this, back out a bit, this panel right here with the controls, the heat and everything here. I'm not getting any lights when I turn them on. So, not too long ago, the daughter had a Dodge Caliber, and we're having a problem with the actual switches here. So what I did is I went ahead and pulled one out, and of another one when I was at Wilbert's. And I didn't get around to changing it. Well, here it is. So I'm going to go ahead and change it out. It appears that you have no lights that you can change in here. I guess they are in here. So if you're not getting any lighting here, it's most likely because they're burned out inside, or we have a lighting problem. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and change this out, and hopefully I'll have lights. So all it is a quick, you just got the little clips on the side here, it'll pop out, and then you got cables you got to deal with, as well as the little plugs. So let's see what kind of trouble I can get into. Okay, what we got to do first is we're going ahead. You just pop this up a little bit. You got to put the key in, put your brake on, so you can move this around. Okay. You got two screws here, and this piece will pop up, and then you can get to that panel. And drive you nuts right now because I can't get my key out, making noise. All right, once you get those screws out of there, because that's what's holding the bottom down here. Looks like somebody tried to pull it apart before they pulled those screws, and they screwed it up. So that'll pop out. As you can see, these are just pop out clips around the outside. Okay, so what you got to do is you got to pry the cover up, pry this cover up, and then you got two more screws here holding this. So let me try and prying it down. You got to pop this up first. And unfortunately, those are T20s. They're not regular screwdrivers or Phillips. Okay, interesting enough, I had the screws for this one, and that one doesn't have one. It was just pull out. So here we are. I'm going to drive me nuts now. We got to get the cables disconnected in the back. It's going to be the interesting part here. Stay tuned. All right. Now, you have a cable coming from that side, coming over here, and then connecting to this setup right here. You gotta push in and lock, and then you have your cable from this side going across, and then connecting to this one here. So that's what we're dealing with. And you have three little plugs here that you're dealing with. Okay, they got these little, you can see how these press in there. They'll go press in just like so and lock in there. So just a little bit of maneuvering to get those to release. So you really can't screw up because that's the way they're sitting. This is going to come over to this one, and that one's going over to that one. Now it's just getting the harnesses disconnected. Alright, new hole in the dash. Here's the old one, and this got a broken selector here for that, and that's actually got a new one. So let's go ahead and get this one, get it put back in there. I only got a mess in here. What the heck? Yeah. Oh wow. Plugging into something, huh? A little amp for your radio right there. And yeah, got some cable for something, or most likely cable for a radio I want, huh? Not hurting anything. Alright, let's get this plug back in. So you got 3 harnesses. Don't forget those, and then they crisscross going back into it. Give me a little bit of a fight there, but there we go. You see I got you push in, the other side pushed in like it needs to be pushed in. You see right behind it, there it is right there. And I put this one on top of this one, and 4 connectors. 1, 2, 3. 4 connectors. It was 3 connectors. All right, 3 connectors. All right, so I'm going to set that up. Whoop! I've actually got. You can see we got power pushing on my rear defrosters. All right. All right. And then you make sure you lock your little cable in over the top of. It's got a little burb over it to lock it in. There you go. All right, let's get this seated back in here. All right, well, unfortunately that was a bust. Maybe I can see what I can do about swapping things out in here. That's screw, so that's all right. Maybe I can do that. What's happened is, if you look, can you see this contour? Look at this contour. It's curved. So I'm gonna rob these out of here if I can. The other one actually had heated seats. This one don't. So when you're in there, when you're taking it out of a caliber to go into a compass, it's probably not going to be the same. So, but the controls are, everything else is the same. It's just the contour of the interior. Lights. Yep, I got a little bit. Yep, I got light. All right. So I didn't have any in the other one. I can see that I got light. Awesome. Okay. That's going to be because of that. All right. Well, I'm in here. I don't have light for this thing here. And it's a small little peanut ball. It's doing that too. All right. So I'm going to try and rob that and put it on this one. But that's how you hook up your controls. Controls in the back. It does have screws, so maybe I can get right to it, so I don't have to mess with it. All right, stay tuned. Okay, you got 4 screws that pulls this panel off here. Now you got a little bit better shot of what had to be done. This thing has to be pulled out and connect. So you're gonna go across the Ross T like so. Pretty dirty. I gotta clean it up and I'll be able to see. All right, when it came to the maneuvering of the vent, this thing just pops off, goes back up and lines up, and there's a little hole right there that you're going to want to put it in your other one. Okay, quick view. Yeah, it goes up and that locks, and that's all there was. All right. I got my handle in there, and now I can adjust my where I want that. Okay, I got to screw this panel here, and then re-screw the other panel in. I'm not worried about the bottom one here, because you EF off on that one. This one doesn't have EF on it, so that's part of that panel down there. So need to make sure that's the same there. This one didn't have it. This is 4-wheel drive. So we need to make sure that's there. I didn't notice that earlier, so we got to make sure this is, that'll go right back in the, I just got to remove this panel here. All right, she's not gonna let me have it unless I loosen the bottom screws off of this one here. So, right out. All right. So it's gonna have to screw both of those same time here. Oh, okay, screws are reinstalled. She's already go back in. Fortunately, my lower section is busted out, but what are you gonna do? All right, so get your other panel right here, that lower, just your lower panel around your control stick, and then you got 2 screws that are holding that in, remember, and then this will come up and you'll just push it down. We had some freaking one of the daughters, because she was driving it, freaking here things here. I'll just put that down there, and it's gonna pop in. Under here you also have you've got a little bulb. It's a little, I mean it's a peanut bulb. I don't know if I get another one. I'll look and see. That'll go in there and it'll control your, have your lights on so you can see what where you're sitting. Punch that down, that'll be good. Remember, these are 220s up here, and you just got this little feature panel lined up here. All right, we're back together. I have control over my thing here again. I gotta clean these, something to clean these out with. All right, let's see. I don't need that light on. Okay, put that back up there now. Into my key now. All right, get the key out. Turn the lights on. Turn my headlight out. When I turn this on, I should have. I do. I can make them bright. All right, so I now have control here. I can now see. Because I got my door again. I keep forgetting. I just sealed that door, repaired that in the previous video. You'll see I just replaced that, and I just put silicone in there to glue it in place. Where do I keep putting my fingers in it? Okay, we have light. I'll turn the key here. See, we got fan control. Yep, we have fan control. Get ready. Alright. And we have control over all our positions of the vent system. Alright, and I have rear de-icing. It's not gonna hold it until I got power. And we have, all right, good. Beautiful. All right, there we are. I like it right about, yeah, I want floor. All right, thanks for watching. If you like, give me a thumbs up, subscribe, definitely share. And this was installing the controls for the heating system. And as you saw in that snag, the panel here was different, coming off of a caliber. So keep that in mind, but you can go ahead and rob everything out of it. You saw me change this little knob here as well. So that takes care of that. And another video, I replaced the door handle. System. Yeah, I don't have any lights on those before either. So, all right. So now I have door locking, window up and down. All right, so we're good here. All right, so thanks for watching. Don't forget to comment, subscribe, definitely share. And we'll catch you on the next Dana's Vlogs. And this happened to be under my garage project compass.